and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish.
Real.
Who?
I throw a dosey in Cabana door, but it's not too late.
You can
Who?
You can
license plate. Yokohama ties, so my blood.
Talk about my wife. Who?
Jumping Fendi fences, not to be offensive.
Dog.
I need comprehension. I need comprehension. I need compensation. 100,000 for a conversation. Like
Who?
left on my carbon fiber kit. I'ma sell a movie script, donate to an orphanage. That's a person that I is. Bought a condo in Toronto, they thought I was Kinder Cam. I was pastel pink. Nice magenta colored drink. I was crawling like a lynx.
You can
What do they think? Jody Husky clean his mink. Versace sink. You can Johnny Quest. When
Who?
I feel like pocket dunking, I feel just like Lisa Leslie.
Please.
I throw a dosey in Cabana door, but it's not too late. Day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama ties, so my flood the interstate.
I'm drinking.
Bitch horny like Suki. Put up on her man's high horse. Just stole a jet from the airport. Draco shoot fade away like Air Jordan. Tiptoeing in Rick Owens. I know you can't afford it. I'm in a pomegranate Porsche. I'm in the reason why your parents them just got divorced. Scoop Steve Mary trying to make it so hood. Just metamorph real quick. Optimus Primal, I'm lit. You look at me and can tell that I'm rich. I'm a superhero to the kids. Jumping over Gucci gates. Crap bad bitch and get her Gucci A. Disrespect me and you'll lose your face. Nah, I cannot deal with your kind. We cannot put up with lies. Yes, yes. Diamonds look lemon in line. Cupid done came with a sprite. Yes, yes. Yo, just say that on her tight. She clap that booty tonight. Yes, yes, bye. You know we shooting it right. These bullets put you on the flyer. Yes, yes.
I throw a dosey in Cabana door, but it's not too late. Day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama ties, so my flood the interstate.
Splash. Damn.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, bitches in the Cadillac, swingers on the Maybach. Woo, I know they hated that. It's at least 6 grams in this leaf. I got cataract, I got checkerboards on my feet. Please bring Virgil back. She falls for Rod if she with me. Ain't no guessing that. Quaking in a lemon lime slushy, bought a frigid puppy. Neck dripping water, I'm a guppy. That somebody touch me. She got heavy booty, call her Buffy. Think I'm finna hump it. Wrist had a seizure like it's crumping. Sauce we really bustin'.
I throw a dosey in Cabana door, but it's not too late. Day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck all you hoes!
Bro, this intro sucks. Okay, just this song and let's get it going.
She so talky. She like the paparazzi. She run her mouth so fucking fast, I call her Maserati. She like a walkie-talkie. Spray bitch like she endorsed it. She gon' tell. You ain't gotta force it. I think that on the
Hey, there we go. No? Yes. It had to happen at least once. Every time. Every time. Gotta be at least one time we gotta drop.
Carbon fiber cheesecake, carry on speaker earthquake, PA Park Ave, boysenberry bubble bath. I feel like Rumpelstiltskin when I'm 14 karat jack. Rose gold Michael Phelps, matte mint seat melt, seat belt. I'm a caramel crush cantaloupe Cuban link. That's not turquoise, that's seafoam mist.
ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
introducing the chocolate starfish.
Yes. Hold on. Let's where do we even go? Is this one? No? Yes. Wow. There we go. We are on the internet now. This is godlike. Welcome everyone. This is the Swaycast number 74. RESWAYED. Hello, I'm still skinny retard. And I'm joined by my best friend, Mr. Super Crazy, who is still gone after scamming $3,000 from his own fan base. And he's nowhere to be seen. Absolute massive shout outs to the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT!
And best thing about that is that his last interaction with Twitter is me shitting on him. And it was very fun. I hope he comes back so I get to shit on him again. Because I will never, ever let him come back from this. Until I die. I'm this petty. But anyways, it's been a while, everybody. We're going to watch some Mr. Burnell today. Then after that, we're going to talk about some Mr. Burnell on the official companion podcast to DSP Gaming. That being said, we should brand it like that. Your official companion podcast. So yeah, the guy is having a very special and important day today. Which I mean is that today is migration day, you guys. Let's switch to the other one. So this is it. We're going to be migrating today because his PC broke or something, but let's just hear it from him. Let's just see what he has to say about that. Back from break, new lighting and more on the podcast. Then Stalker 2 continues. Damn. Okay, so here we got, let's see what's been going on because I am legitimately coming in raw. I haven't seen almost anything, or at least almost anything meaningful in like a month and a half, perhaps. So let's see what's been going on. Just a very general overview. First, of course, the latest video is an alert. I don't even know how to call it. It's blowing my mind. It's another alert emergency video, and this one is about his PC because his old PC died, and we're gonna hear that from him in a few minutes. Then we have Thanksgiving recap podcast, blah blah blah, and we have the Thanksgiving video, the specific clip from Thanksgiving, which is absolutely. I mean, look at this thumbnail. It's just Jasper Cat in a fucking fan in a laundry machine. And he's thankful for that. That's absolutely outstanding. I love that. Then we have what I'm most thankful for this year and Capture Card Rage. Wow, that's a great title. Well, anyways, let's keep going. We got some random clips. We got a bunch of shit that is pretty bad in views. And the gameplay is just a catastrophe. The gameplay is finished. It's gone. It's cooked. Absolutely. It's over on the gameplay front. He played Veilguard, of course. Because he is based and it's woke, so he needed to destroy it. And I guess he destroyed it because he stopped playing it after episode 13. So I guess the destruction was complete. And then he probably did a bunch of other bullshit. What the fuck is this? Wings of Redemption challenges DSP to Black Ops 6. Kingly response time. Wow, this is dumb. But we're going to get to that eventually. Let's start with the recent stuff. This video. Oh my god, I'm already laughing. What is this background? What is this? What? Oh my god, it's worse. It gets worse every year. This is like a little temple to himself with a framed picture of himself wearing a crown in the background. How full of yourself can you be? God damn it. Yeah, before we start, let me give some shout outs because I haven't done this in a long time. Big ups Twerk to Spec for the $2. Says, here's some cigarette money. Thank you very much. I'm going to invest that into making sure that cigarettes take my life as soon as possible. Big ups Oink Oink Ack Ack for 6 months. Darkside Drill, 10 months. Joe Dub, 16 months. Hate Army, 22 months. Francisco, 24. And Hood Hustler, 32 months, you guys. Big ups. And Hood Hustler says, thanks begging was successful. The trolls are seething. I haven't stopped seething in a long time, man. If I seethe a little bit more, I might just stop existing altogether. I'm going to implode from seething. But what are we seething about? That he's getting more money than he usually is, even though it's all getting spent on junk? And some home repairs. I get that. There is some home repair. So I guess that's something. Big ups Vikes, 20 months. Millie Away, 009. Big ups for the new membership. Twerk the Spec, big ups for the new membership. And we got Lemonhead for the 9 months as well. So now, let us begin. And after this video, if there's something else to shout out, I'm going to do it then. So let's start with this. Let's figure out what's going wrong, what broke, and what is going to be replaced, and how much that's going to cost. Because we're probably talking about over $1,000, because that's always the figure. That's my favorite number, is over $1,000, or a lot of money. That's my second favorite number.
What is up, everyone? Phil here, and things look a little different if you haven't noticed. Basically, I'm making a very quick special video right now on my day off, which I should not be doing, but I need.
Why? You're not allowed?
It's very important. Okay.
He's gonna get grounded for doing this video. Watch Cad walk in the room and beat his ass.
So here's the deal. My old PC is on its last legs. On Friday night, after I finished my DS Politics show, I went to upload videos. The PC would not agree with me. Videos kept erroring out, uploading like 10-20% and then just stopping and wouldn't resume. And I tested the videos. They are not corrupted. It's not that. It's actually that the PC is screwed up.
What? This could be so many issues until you get to actually swapping out the PC for a different one. This guy is so fucking retarded.
Okay.
This could be like 20 problems. Just in your browser, it could be 20 problems.
And that's not good, obviously. That's a big problem.
It's a big
The
problem.
good news is, as you know,
But why can't this asshole upload from his gaming PC? All you gotta do is like drag the video into the YouTube fucking dashboard.
have my replacement PC already. I have my external capture card. I'm literally waiting on an adapter to arrive, and then I can actually get.
Oh my god, these LED lights are the worst thing ever. This is so fucking bad. It's so bad.
I have my everything on it. Now I'm not planning on doing 4K.
It just like looks tacky and stupid, which is kind of his whole brand, but still, I mean, fix it, please.
Capture on it right away. However, obviously I want to be able to do everything, future-proofing it. The truth is right now I could plug that capture device in there and do all the way up to 1440p streaming, which would be great, I think. I don't think that would bother anyone. It would look amazing, right? So here's the deal. Because this computer is giving me so many problems, I don't know if I can upload or not. Like no lie.
Yeah, you can.
Podcast.
Yeah, you can. This is feigned ignorance. Now he's acting stupid, or maybe he is just this stupid, where he can't troubleshoot his issue, or try uploading from a different browser, or try Microsoft Edge. I would recommend Microsoft Edge. You can be edging 24/7. It's the best. It's super fast.
Upload, I had to rip it from the stream. I couldn't get it to upload. The hard drive would not agree with me. It would not upload to YouTube. It kept erroring. I don't know if I'll even be able to upload this video.
Dude, I can't upload a video. I need a new PC. This is like the most fucking scammy thing I've ever heard. But doesn't he already have the new PC? So there's no incentive for him to scam, or at least not that I can think of. So he might just be a boomer like that.
Hope so, because it's a short one. I need to change the schedule for Sunday, the 1st of December. It was going to be Level 1 Podcast and Stalker 2, but I don't think I can do that.
But the broadcast is still up.
Be able to upload the
I just saw it.
videos, quite frankly. I don't know if they would work. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I am going to formally try to get my new PC working.
Formally. What does it mean, formally trying it to get it working?
To the best
It's so dumb.
that I can.
The way he expresses himself is so dumb, because whenever he tries to say something, he wants you to take it seriously, to take him doing it seriously, and to take him seriously. So everything is phrased and packaged in this way to make it seem like he's doing something formal and actually serious, but it's just fucking around the house and doing bullshit.
Okay, now the adapters didn't arrive.
It's actually impressive how much he does it.
They're arriving tomorrow. I bought a different adapter that's the wrong kind. I accidentally bought the adapter that, as you can see,
Of course you
is the
did.
adapter to get USB-A to plug into USB-C. well, I need C into A to get this capture device to do 4K on my new PC. So I goofed, but I had already ordered the correct one as well, and that one's arriving tomorrow. I just don't know when. But here's the deal. Tomorrow we will probably do a podcast. I just don't know how long the podcast will be. It may be a shorter one. And then the whole point of me on my first stream is trying to get that new capture and streaming PC working fully. What that means is getting the new capture device.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the worst stream.
Installing all the other crap that I have.
This is gonna be so bad. Oh my god, I hate the DSP tech support streams. They're so fucking trash. And he's gonna get mad at somebody because they told him that he should install this in the D drive and not the C drive. And then he won't be able to find the folder. And then he's gonna find it, then accidentally delete it, then accidentally, I don't know, format his hard drive or something, and then cry about it, buy a new hard drive. It's like a thing DSP would totally do.
On it that I don't need anymore. Also, possibly an operating system migration, because
What?
I've been recommended take that expansion SSD and put it into the main SSD slot.
What is an operating system migration? You transfer the OS from one machine to the other? Like you should not do?
And get rid
No, it's just a fancy way of saying I'm gonna move my data from one machine to the other. But no, we gotta call it with the fancy name.
of the old one.
Because it's a fancy thing. It's a very special thing. It's not just moving files. It's moving files and sometimes begging while it's happening. That's a serious business.
Because the old one's actually a slow one, and I want to use the better SSD. I also have a newer, larger SSD being donated to me, and that's coming later in the week, so I could just use that as my storage SSD moving forward. So there's a lot to do. There's an OS migration. There's uninstalling a whole bunch of junk that I put on there that I don't need. All
Why?
the auto software I don't need anymore.
What? On the old PC or the new one? I don't even fucking get it.
There.
But we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, you guys.
Getting the capture device working with it, at least at a base level 1440p, testing that and everything. And then basically just getting it ready for when the adapter arrives to test 4K. And then the last, and this is the biggest one, getting OBS to work with all of my old stuff. Actually saving all the files on hard.
Oh no, this is gonna be the worst part. It's gonna be so fucking obnoxious. Because this guy doesn't know shit about OBS. Like, actually, factually does not know. And what is worse, he doesn't want to know. Because it's almost none of his business. If you hear him talking about this shit, it's none of his business how OBS works. As long as we can get the super chats coming through.
The old computer, putting it on there and transferring it over to the new PC into storage folders, and then having all that be accessed by OBS so I can have my scenes and everything working.
He's talking about it like he's building the network infrastructure for some company or something.
So,
And in reality, he's just moving files from one machine to the other and then plugging in a capture card so he can play video games. That's literally it. For somebody with his level of expertise and tenure in the business, he should do that in half an hour.
tomorrow
It's shit that you do for half an hour.
will likely not have
But it's going to take 4 to 6 hours at least.
any gameplay whatsoever on the first stream, and dependent on how it goes, it may not be any gameplay at all day. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is I don't want people coming to the stream saying, where's the gameplay? There probably won't be any. I can't even guarantee you any gameplay tomorrow as of now. In addition, you may notice something a little different. You may be looking at this video and be like, wait a minute, Phil looks different. What's going on? I just rearranged my whole setup. I have a brand new lighting system.
A lighting system. Wow.
It's now a rectangle light. It's way more professional
Talking about it like it's some military technology.
than the ring light that I was using, and it now lights differently. So what we
Worse.
test this light as well. Right now, it's just above my camera.
Oh my god, the camera moving with his motions is the worst thing ever. I hate it. I hate it. Once you notice it, you can't stop noticing it.
A little bit behind.
Oh no. He fucked up his shit so bad, man. It was much, much better earlier this year because it was simple. And if you know what I'm talking about, you would think like, damn, what is this guy on? Thinking that was simple. But yeah, it was just what a fucking simpleton caveman would put as a background. Just a bunch of boxes and toys and bullshit. But now we inject technology into it, and it's the worst thing you've ever seen. We got AI fucking moving cameras, soundproofing panels with different colors, LED displays, LED lights. This guy's he's gonna have a USB port up its ass one of these days.
Maybe I can get it right behind the camera. The camera is now centered to the wall. So now, as you can see, I made my background setup match perfectly, symmetrically, which is really cool. It never did that before. It was always lopsided. Now it's symmetric in the office. I'm actually flat against the wall now. So tomorrow we got a lot of work to do. We got to mess with this. We got to mess with the PC, the camera device, and OBS and try to get everything working. And my goal is that hopefully by the end of tomorrow, Sunday, the 1st of December, it's 100%. And now moving forward, we could just use that from every day now on, and don't have to worry about the old PC anymore. Okay? Now, I hope it works. Now, here's the other thing. Okay? I don't know what's going to happen in regards to...
Oh, that's a good question. Why is he obsessed with telling his audience every tiny detail he changes? Because it's important. Because he takes himself so seriously. It's important. And he had to have this whole speech just to tell us that tomorrow, maybe he's not going to play video games on one of the streams. Because it's incredibly important. It's actually changing the course of human lives right here. Some people are going to kill himself if he doesn't play video games today. So he's taking it with the utmost degree of seriousness.
The streak. I don't know if people are going to show up.
And the streak, again. We got to wrap this up by reminding people it's actually about the money. I don't know if people are going to show up.
To watch me do this PC work. You know, very well, many of you are like, I'll be back when Phil's going to do gameplay or whatever. And I understand that. I have no clue if people are going to show up and support. So it's this simple. For one day only, Sunday, December 1st, I am suspending the streak. I am not accountable if we don't...
What? Wait. Holding a what?
Hit goals tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't make $1 tomorrow.
This is so fucking retarded. Are you serious? I'm suspending the streak. Imagine Undertaker was like coming out, this is WrestleMania 28. And for him to say like, well, this one, I don't really feel like fighting, so we can suspend the streak and continue it next time. And the other bullshit he says, I'm not gonna hold anyone accountable. Accountable for what? Not giving you money? How can you even hold him accountable? You fat retard.
Sunday, December 1st, I am suspending the streak. I am not holding anyone accountable if we don't hit goals tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if I
What a great middle manager. I love this guy. I wish I worked for him.
don't make $1
In his business of getting me to give him money.
tomorrow. All right. Now, if I do hit my goals, superb, I'll count it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. This is epic. This is not even a moved goalpost. This is the Schrodinger's goalpost. You don't know if it exists or not until we actually hit it.
Because obviously we're...
Wow. If we don't hit the streak, it doesn't matter. We're going to hit it next time. But if we hit it, I'm counting it. Wow, this is epic. I love this whole universe of gimmicks and stupid-ass ideas he comes up with. And he's doing this just so his trolls can't laugh at him. Just so he can't take an L to the trolls. Because this streak is all about him showing to the trolls that he can manipulate people into giving him money, I guess.
Bigger goals, like if I hit 276, I...
Oh, no, this camera.
Right? I don't want to not count it if we do hit the goals tomorrow. But I don't want to hold anyone accountable for having to be here and control.
Oh, yeah, and the gimmick is that when he gets to 276, which was the original Vest goal lifespan, he's going to play Stellar Blade. And everyone in his chat will be ravenously masturbating. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Trying to get a new PC working. I don't feel like that would be fair. Okay? So tomorrow's a very different day. It's going to be
very different day.
Podcast, and then it's going to be basically messing with this PC and this lighting all day long, getting it working, upgrading, and getting things basically ready for the rest of this month and into the new year.
This is so dumb, man. It's so dumb.
Thank you, guys. I know this looks weird. He's like, well, Phil's centered. I'm looking at my own screen. I'm like, dude, I look so different. The lighting's different. I'm centered. It looks so bizarre. I know. So tomorrow will be an interesting day. I hope you'll join me for it if you can. If not, if you're not interested and you want to come...
I'm not interested. I gotta tell you right now, I'm not interested. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So you guys, tomorrow is gonna be a shittier podcast because I got a PC to set up. And if we don't hit the goal, that's okay. I'm gonna suspend it. But if we hit it, I'm gonna count it. That's epic. And he's still gonna beg for it. Don't think he won't. He absolutely will. Oh, this guy is completely fallen off the wagon. And it's all these Kino boys' fault. It's all their fault. Because they fed him. They gassed him up. And now there's no stopping. Speaking of, I don't know. Speaking of Dark Side Phil, we got new DSP merch. Which is, well, I guess about as what you would expect from DSP merch. And it sucks. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. It sucks. DSP goes off on flight sim devs for incredible botched launch. What else we got here? Rant? What? Rant incoming. Wow, this guy. I'm so scared of this incoming rant. He's totally gonna destroy him. Then we got DSP's take on the Game Awards 2024 Game of the Year nominees. Oh, yeah. Oh, something I wanted to mention. While I've been gone, I've been watching various just random YouTube videos about a lot of stuff, and gaming included. And a lot of smaller channels started popping up. And then you can kind of see that it isn't really all that hard if you do a couple of things right to get a couple of thousand views. But this guy, I guess he's kind of fails to do that actively, which is surprising since he's been doing this for more than those people I'm talking about, by far. But here, this is what made me think about it, the Game of the Year Awards 2024. Because when they announced that Shadow of the Erdtree would be in consideration, and actually a nominee of the Game of the Year, I saw a bunch of people make videos about it, and some of them were like, had 500 subs or something. And they managed to get way more views than this guy. But I don't know. I don't know. It's always, you never know how YouTube works. But this guy does. That's why he's so great. Anyways, let's see. I want to see him shit on ReviewTechUSA, but I'm going to go watch this on a clip channel. Who is still uploading clips? Snord Hogan. Let's just try that. Let's try that again. Where was it? It was so fun. It was so fun. Because he is right. And also, I enjoy shitting on ReviewTechUSA. And there are some things that he wasn't right about. It was actually a bitch. Yes, it's this one. It's this one. And I get to shit on both of them. Man, I love this so bad. But before that, let's do some shout-outs, dude.
What disgusts me the most is this human can get $315 in one stream, yet have the nerve to say, let's make it a nice, rounded $350.
Yeah, right?
Never seen such a selfish, narcissistic ego on the internet. Scammer.
That's the best. That's the best. Because, like, he talked all this time, all these years, he's been talking about the streaks and the different types of streaks and how when we hit it, we can do this. What? Okay, this was a misclick. I'm sorry. He was talking about all these fucking streaks, and now we finally hit it, and we get even more than that. But he's still asking for more. And I think this might have something to do with him expecting this whole Clout saga, the King saga, to end soon. So he's trying to milk as much as possible so he can fuck off and be gone. Yeah, big ups Crescent Cannon for the 10.
Alert. You've been gone long enough that you have 3 Pastamila videos to catch up.
Yo, really?
Boyfriend.
Really?
You've already embezzled millions from Microsoft. Suck a dog off.
Dude, you can never embezzle enough. I need more millions. Hold on, I need to see this. Pastor Eric Miller. Where has life taken him? Did he finish writing that book? What do we got here? Christian no longer. What? Dude, no way. He stopped being a Christian. No. No way. I'm shocked. But it's a 40-minute video, so I'm not ever going to find out why. This is insane. Democrats Jim Cornette and Joe Biden sent operatives to stop Massa Trump. Wow, this guy is the best. How the worst YouTube thumbnail creator ever hates on Adam Cole? Adam Cole for being blacker and a real man. Bro, what are we talking about? Oh, god damn it. This rocks. This is the greatest. But let's not get too distracted. Because this is a rabbit hole nobody wants to go in. Because you're going to end up covered in baby oil. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what the next DSP saga is going to be like. The based DSP saga. Where he just makes videos like this. Is the best. He's going to be cutting promos on people that don't know he exists. Unlike now. Big ups, Gordon Flowers pointing at Derek for the $2. That game that he wanted to play at 276 scam. Yeah, that was the Stellar Blade, man. When that game came out, he was so mad people asked him to play it. It was actually, it was crazy. He was crazy about it. And now he's going to play it if he gets enough money for it. Like with everything else that he ever does. We're getting enough money, we're doing it. But it's not just to get enough money. It has to be consistent. He wants to train people. He wants to brainwash them to support the streak. Because once you brainwash him, then you can do whatever you want. Look at what he's doing now. A year ago, if you saw him begging like this, you could clip him, and that would get like 50,000 views, and Moist Critical would make fun of him and call him a dirty, disgusting, filthy beggar. And now it's just a Sunday. Wow. Very exciting, to be honest. Then, what do we got up next? Big ups, Cuddy the Kid for the $5. Did time go? It is indeed. I enjoy this. Big ups, Crescent Cannon again. Let me just play the TTS. Okay. Big ups, Well Swayed. Yeah, let's start listening to this.
Bringing up certain people all the time, but every once in a while, someone opens their mouth or acts like a fool, and then they get taken to task here on the show, right?
Oh, yeah, that's how the Level 1 podcast works. Every time you goof and you gaff, you get made a fucking example of on the Level 1 podcast. Or how did he put it?
Like bringing up certain people all the time, but every once in a while, someone opens their mouth or acts like a fool, and then they get taken to task here on the show.
They get taken to task here on the show. This guy was scared of talking to people a year ago, and now he's the guy who calls them out. But simultaneously, he's the guy who hates talking about other people and make up drama. Unless he's doing a quote-unquote experiment, whatever the fuck that means. Him calling something an experiment and then proceeding to instigate an online shit-flinging contest with somebody. This is one of my favorite DSP gimmicks. At least if you like doing drama, just admit it, man, and embrace it. Look at fucking Keemstar. That guy loves doing drama. And being involved in drama, instigating drama, talking about drama, everything drama. That's fine, it's the fucking internet. I would be surprised if you weren't.
Right?
But this, like, pussy-ass, fence-sitting, fake, pretending to care about positivity and getting along with people, but then shit-talking him at the same time and trying to provoke a response? Yeah, that's just a bitch. That's a bitch.
Every day I'm not talking about this person said this or that person did this.
Yeah, we're not talking about that, but we had a segment talking about what Duty did. And the segment was called Playing with Duty. I wish I was joking.
I don't really care, right? I'm not that kind of guy.
I don't care. I don't talk about my trolls.
Someone does something so embarrassing or so stupid or just so dumb that I feel like I have to bring it up on the show, okay? Excuse me. And so yesterday, I received word that ReviewTechUSA was streaming again. Now, for the record.
Okay, for the record, let's get a quick refresher on what ReviewTechUSA is. Because he has been falling in a bottomless pit in the last year. Maybe a little bit less, but maybe a little bit more by a lot. So anyways, that guy, you probably know who he is, ReviewTechUSA. I mean, if you're watching my stuff, you probably know who he is. So I'm not going to go with the full explanation. Anyways, this guy, after getting in a fight with his editor or whatever, they all embarrass themselves. They're all complete humiliations. And then DSP collabs with Kino Casino, and they all make fun of ReviewTechUSA. And then he just keeps falling off and falling off. Everyone make fun of him. He deleted his main channel because I think he got scared because YouTube detected some invalid click activity, and he was scared that they might disable his AdSense, so he would stop making money whatsoever on YouTube. So he deleted the ReviewTechUSA channel, and now recently he deleted his fucking Twitter. And now he's just a broken, fat, retarded piece of shit sitting there making shitty ass dead air streams, getting high and watching Dark Side Phil. And every once in a while, DSP watches a clip of his, because I guess that's a thing now. DSP watches stuff on a computer on his streams, and he makes fun of him. And both of them are trash. And a lot of what DSP says about Rich is absolutely on point.
ReviewTech had already stated multiple times that he was taking a streaming hiatus to spend time with his family and he would return in 2025. He has now returned like 3 times already since he made that promise. So he's a liar. He's completely disingenuous. He's not spending time with his family. He's ready to run back to stream at a moment's notice. Okay?
What? Bruh. Hold on, I need to hear this again.
Multiple times that he was taking a streaming hiatus to spend time with his family and he would return in 2025. He has now returned like 3 times already since he made that promise. So he's a liar. He's completely disingenuous.
Yeah, I agree. ReviewTechUSA is a liar and he's disingenuous. But you see what he's doing here? This is very painfully familiar to me because that's what his fucking detractors do to him. He's actually doing a fucking detracting segment on somebody else. You know when detractors say, well, DSP said he was gonna go to the fucking mall, and then on his Phil's Day Off segment, he said he didn't go to the mall, therefore he's a liar. He's doing that same thing right now for somebody else.
He's not spending time with his family.
I thought people that do that are mentally ill and psychoanalyzing and stalkers and obsessed and all this other stuff. But he's good. He's not obsessed.
He's ready to run back to stream at a moment's notice. Okay? So, here's the deal, because everyone has been trying to cause drama recently. So, just very frankly and matter-of-factly, I don't know what's going on with Kino Casino. I don't know about any drama. You know, they have their own detractors.
Why not, though? Like, actually, why not? I thought you were friends. Wouldn't you actually go and ask them and be like, hey, Sir Andy, what's going on, man? People are saying a bunch of weird stuff. Is that true? That's what a friend would do, isn't it? Instead of instantly distancing yourself like they're Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know. I was never even a friend with them. I just did a bunch of streams and I'm consistently always in their chat. Come on. I don't even know them.
They always have, right? And they deal with the same kind of harassment and shit like I...
And he's... Oh, this dude fucking sucks dog shit. Because he's in their chat promoting himself. But not even just to say like, hey guys, I'm having a stream. He's trying to be subtle with it. And like imply that he's streaming, but start off the message by talking about them. And then it's like, it pivots onto talking about his stream. It's the best. Like, let's say they're talking about fried chicken or something. And he would say, yeah, you guys, it's fun that you guys are enjoying fried chicken. I also like fried chicken. I'm actually going to eat some on my stream on DSP Politics on Kick tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
I do. Just on a different level and a different scale.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He's so transparent with his motivation. But he thinks he's like clever and a puppet master. But it's just so obvious.
I guess right now the detractors are saying shit about them. And I have absolutely no clue about any of it because I'm not in the loop. I'm not.
Why not? You're a friend.
Scenes data or any, like, I don't know anything. Right? Nothing. I only just started having any kind of conversation or collaboration with them in August. Okay? So I literally have no idea what's going on over there, nor do I care.
Yeah, it's the same thing as with Derek. It's exactly the same thing. People come to him and tell him stuff. And as he is looking at the stuff people are telling, he says, I have no idea. Dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Right? It's none of my business, quite frankly.
Why not?
This is usual over here. We're busy. We got tons of stuff to do.
Why is ReviewTechUSA's drama not his business, but the drama about Kino Casino is none of his business? Okay, just say they're my friends, bro. Just say they're my friends, and I back them up. Whatever the fuck stupid shit they do. And if they did some stupid degenerate shit, then I'm going to criticize them for them. Because that's what friends do. You don't just, like, sweep for your friends. Sometimes you criticize them, even publicly.
Right? So I have no idea what's going on. But if you haven't noticed, the last couple of days, people have been coming by in my chat and trying to stir up big drama. First, they're trying to say stuff like, I'm involved. No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Then they're trying to ask me.
How are they saying that he's involved? What? How would he be involved?
Me about stuff, and I'm like, I don't know anything. Like, I really don't know why you guys are bothering me about this. It has nothing to do with me. And you know, I don't have any input. I don't have any data, nothing, right? So I don't even know what's going on. It could very much be bullshit, completely all nonsense.
Why don't you find out instead of going on like this? Because this doesn't make you look good. Pretending to not know anything doesn't make you look good.
You know, by detractors, right? I don't know. I don't care either. So that's why you notice I'm not even saying a word about any of it, because it's none of my business. I'm not going to speak about something I'm uninformed about. But what's happened is everyone out there who doesn't like the casino, because perhaps these are people who get made fun of on the casino, have basically tried to strike at the casino now in the past couple of days. And so did you really think that Review Tech, with the way that he's been completely destroyed by the casino and me this year, was going to do anything but take a shot at them? So that's what he did yesterday. Now, I'm not here to even talk about...
It's so cringe when he says the casino, like it's some organization, like it's the NWO.
That. I don't care. What I'm here to talk about is what he did on his stream, which is so ridiculous. I don't even want to, like, spoil it yet. I just want to show you what I mean.
It is actually really ridiculous.
And jump over to the Twitter timeline, of course. And here are some clips from his stream yesterday. You ready?
All right,
Hey, it's really interesting. He isn't saying, he isn't showing who made this post. Is this a post from one of his trolls that also trolls ReviewTechUSA?
Me.
Is it on purpose?
Let me, Cog, are you on?
No, as I can see up there in the URL, it's 34_CR_24. I don't know who this guy is.
Twitter.
His stream.
I think you are. I think you responded to me on
It's
Twitter.
Twitterception.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll check right now and look for you. I think I...
So he's live on his stream, and somehow it becomes an idea or a decision. He's going to have Cog as a guest. Well, he didn't plan it out. He didn't do any logistics work or technical work behind the scenes at all.
What is logistics work? What? Are we gonna put Cog in a shipping container and ship him across the country? What is the logistic work behind calling somebody on Discord?
Basically just decides on the fly in the middle of his live stream to do this. Why? Because he doesn't have any content. Get it? Like, he just, I'll just do this now.
Why are you doing this if you have content? A weird question.
Didn't think about doing this beforehand because that would take, like, coherent thought and effort, but I'll just do it now. Where is he? Is he on Twitter? What's his account? How could I possibly... So from what I'm going to understand, this took about 30 minutes for him to logistically get this to finally work.
Are we going to talk about how long it takes DSP to get his shit working when we're talking to somebody? Even when we're not talking to somebody.
Like,
dude, come on.
He really couldn't get anything to work on the show. But let's...
And ReviewTechUSA, at least, his shit is fucked up. And it's clumsy, and it's low effort, and it's dog shit, and it's low quality. But he fixes it up himself. He at least puts in the effort. DSP is sitting there with his full diaper and throwing his hands all over the place and crying until somebody in chat tells him how to do something.
Let's continue. I might fast forward here a bit. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. All right, there we go.
You like the background?
There you go. I'll be working.
Hey, man, you're DSP's your biggest fan, from what I hear.
Sure. All my stuff's coming through correctly.
Can you hear me?
So he gets Cog on his show.
I think the only way these two are gonna settle their fight is if they make passionate love in a hotel room. There's nothing in between. Because they are both so obsessed with each other. They crave each other so much. This is the only way. Or we're going to keep getting retarded shit like this until one of them dies. And I don't even know who's going to be first. By the looks of it, it's probably going to be Rich.
His first words out of his mouth are, DSP is your biggest fan from what I've heard. Not even, hello, how are you? Welcome to my show. His first words out of this obsessed man's mouth is DSP is your biggest fan. This guy is fucking nuts. He is literally sitting in his room with a green screen, and he has superimposed himself onto my set. He actually stole my set.
He stole my set. And I mean, it is cringe what he's doing, but I get the idea. It's nothing too crazy. I don't think it deserves a reaction like that. He's just making fun of your setup. Because let's be honest, ReviewTechUSA, his previous studio, was much better looking than DSP. I think that's actually how he managed to trick plenty of people into thinking that he was a good channel, because he had the production value to look like he's a professional. And DSP has the production value to look like he's homeless.
Why did he do this? Because my set is 4,000 times better than anything he's ever done. And he knows it. And he's jealous as fuck.
What?
This crazy man wishes that he was Darkside Phil. Right now, he wishes that he was sitting right here broadcasting this show to you. He wishes that he was happily married. He wishes that Jasper Kitty was his cat.
I don't know about that, but happily married, probably. Because Rich also had one of his ex-girlfriends recently coming out, going on the Lolcow podcast and talking about how Rich sucks, essentially. And they've been going out on and off for years, and he never had sex. That's a pretty weird thing to say. And yeah, very, very funny. Things are going great for Rich.
He wishes that he had everything that I had this year, and then some. He is insanely jealous, and he is nuts.
He is probably jealous, and he is extremely bitter, of course. But he is also delusional enough to, I guess, pretend like he's not. But we all know he is. I mean, come on.
I mean, no lie, I feel like if he could, he would rip my skin off my body and wear it on his at this point. You know,
I would rip the skin off your body just for the fun of it, dude.
Like some crazy, you know, like Silence of the Lambs shit. I believe it. At this point, I totally 100% believe it. This is...
Yeah, why do all lolcows think everyone is jealous of him? Because it's a very easy cope. It's very easy to say, you just hate me because I have a fat autistic wife and I'm drowning in debt, and the only way I can get money is if I ask for it from disabled people on the internet. It's really easy to say.
Scary. This isn't... He thinks it's funny. He doesn't understand that this is actual mental illness, and this is scary behavior.
It is.
You actually are superimposing yourself onto me, and you think that...
No, it's not that deep, man. It's not that deep. He just jacked your background because it looked funny. Or at least he thought it would look funny. It's really not that deep. He's superimposing himself. And you see what we're doing here? What the detractors do for him. We're psychoanalyzing him.
This is funny?
He's doing what I'm doing.
And then again, I'm going to get a guest on my show. The first words out of the mouth are, hey, I heard your DSP, our DSP is your biggest fan. Huh? For the record, I've talked about Cog twice on the Level 1 podcast. There were 2 segments I did about him. The first was the segment where I made fun of him because his Discord leaked, where he was making fun of me. And then the second was saying, hey, look, my entire plan worked. I talked about Cog on my show.
My entire plan worked. Look at this guy, a middle-aged man, making weird internet traps for people.
My idiotic detractors ran over there and paid him money.
Wow.
So that he would imitate me. And so the experiment worked. That was...
Well, what is the experiment? What did you prove? That anyone you shit on is going to get money by people that don't like you? Yeah, you didn't really need to test this out.
It's an experiment to see if I mention someone, will someone go over and pay them to hate on me? And it won't.
Okay, I'm sure they would hate on you for free. People have hated on you just for the sake of hating on you, for the love of the sport.
Worked. Okay? And that was...
They're hating on you for the culture. Calm the fuck down, man.
Like every once in a while, people will bring up the same thing, but nothing. I haven't brought this guy up at all. And quite frankly, I don't care about him in the least. He's an insignificant human in the scope of things. Okay? I don't give a shit about Cog. So
aren't we all?
I even say the first words out of his mouth, oh, You know, I heard Phil's your biggest fan. What are you talking about? I've mentioned the man twice.
Oh my god, he is like, what is this? 50 seconds into this 5-minute video.
And it was to prove a point and to do a little experiment with my detractors, and now it's over. You're crazy. And you want to be me, and it's incredibly disturbing. Let's continue.
Bear with me. I've not used this before, so there we go. There you go now. Yeah.
Take your time. Phil is your biggest fan, from what I hear.
Look, DSP is a fucking retard. Oh, sorry. Am I okay to say that on your show? I said it on my show.
Yes, I say retard all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
The best. DSP is a fucking retard. That's actually a very level-headed response to somebody mentioning DSP. A very, very level-headed response. You just say it in passing. Oh yeah, that guy, he's a fucking retard. And now DSP gives the signature thing that he does. The signature DSP facepalm reaction. He should trademark it.
So the first words out of Cog's mouth is a slur that you're not supposed to say.
But you say it too, right? You say it. I can pull up a couple of videos of him saying it. He also says fucktard, which is the funniest shit ever, because he says it like a complete fucktard.
Right?
Let me try to imitate it. You're a loser. You are a fucktard. Hold on. I need to find it. This shit is the funniest ever. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it here, though. DSP fucktard. Yeah. Search is not going to like me. Yeah, it did not like me. But there's a playlist that's called DSP's a fucktard. Let's see what we have here. Let's enjoy Dark Side Jackie. We got some more, was that the slow beef one? Got another slow beef. Yeah, it's some vintage DSP's a fucktard type beat. Very nice. I enjoy this. Well, yeah. Anyways.
And then Rich proceeds to clap like this above his own head. And the insane ripples of fat on his arms, it looks like there's like an ocean going.
Oh yeah, he said dent is a slur because you are making fun of babies that got dropped on their heads. You're making fun of fucking you're making fun of brain damaged babies every time you insult someone in his chat. How dare you? Do better.
What? Oh my god.
Also, I thought this guy was based. What happened to being based? And then moral fagging people for saying retard. That's not very based. Actually, it's cringe. It might even be woke.
Are you kidding me? Like, this is content. This is the epitome of content, right? Again, what was the point that I made recently? I said, you have to understand, for some reason, okay, my existence on the internet as a YouTuber and as a streamer has created, it is reverberated. It's like this multiverse ripple, right? Like, and everything changes. And all of this content and all of this stuff seems to be just because I exist, right? Like,
no, it's not because he exists. Because he exists the way he does. Because he could have been a lot different. And none of this would happen ever. It's actually his choices and his behavior that has defined this whole existence of everyone else.
Do I even care about Review Tech or Cog? No, I don't. I don't watch them. I rarely bring them up. And then every once in a while, someone's like, hey, Phil, check this out. And I look at it and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's
But I thought you don't care about it. Why are you giving him attention if you don't care about it?
not real.
And again, yeah, we're stuck with this bullshit where it's like, just say you don't like him, man. You're allowed to hate on people on the internet. You're allowed to hate on people on the internet for no reason. All you got to do is just say, hey, this guy, I think he's a fucking retard. I don't like him. At some point, he's going to give me a reason to hate him, but right now I don't have one. And eventually you get a reason to hate him, and then it's chill.
Wait, it is. This is all real. Like, at first, someone sent me this screenshot. I thought this was a Photoshop. I was like, oh, that's funny. Someone photoshopped Rich onto me, you know, because everyone says he wishes he was me, you know, he's jealous and everything. That's why he talks about me constantly. So I get the joke. And people were like, no, it's not a joke. Go watch the show. I was like, what? And then they sent me this clip and I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? You can't make it up. You literally can't make it up, man. It's insanity. So I think in this 5 minutes, they barely even say anything. So I don't even think I'm going to watch the whole thing. Maybe I'll skim around. But, like, there's basically nothing of substance.
But what about the context? Imagine somebody watching a DSP video. DSP watching someone watching a DSP video and skipping through. He's going to lose his fucking mind. He's going to say that all the criticism in that video is completely invalid because they missed out on the context of him saying that he ate a sandwich earlier that day. Give me a fucking break.
Okay, but let's just listen a little more.
Cool. Yeah, so Phil's just a bit of a retard. So Phil blocked me on Twitter because he got told by Kino Casino to do so. I've never messaged.
I did not block him on Twitter because Kino Casino told me to do so. I don't even know who he is. Likely I blocked him on Twitter, if I even did, because he was probably saying dumb shit on my timeline. So I blocked him so I didn't have to see him.
Bro, why didn't you just... Oh my god, you fucking idiot. He was gonna watch this anyways. He knew he was gonna watch this. Whenever a claim is made against him, why couldn't he just go and look up why he fucking blocked the guy? Instead of being like, yeah, well, you probably did this, and you probably said this, and now nobody will ever know.
Just like everyone else. I use my Twitter mostly for...
You're just so dumb.
I barely ever put personal tweets or anything up.
Business purposes, by the way. I want to show you a business purpose. Am I going to be logged in here? No? Okay, let me log in. I'm going to show you some business. We're going to be talking all about business today. Business is the future, and he runs the best one. Trust me. He runs the final boss of businesses. He runs a business that's even bigger than Microsoft. It's just that nobody knows it yet. And I don't know my password. Hell yeah. Thanks, Elon. You fucking dork. I don't know my password. Fuck it. I'm not going to show you business. Did that other one still work? What was that called? Oh, Knitter. Knitter.net? No, it's probably cooked. Elon fucked everything up, man. Oh, fuck. I wanted to show you what he posted in regards to Destiny. So Destiny, if you haven't heard yet, there's videos that have leaked of him sucking a penne. He was going crazy on that wee-wee. And there's also among other things, but yeah, he was going mad on that wee-wee. And he quote tweeted somebody talking about it and basically said, yeah, Destiny, it was worth waiting this whole time to dunk on you. I guess it was a buyer's market for cars all along. This fucking bitch-ass fucking retard. And this guy waited for years because someone made fun of something he said in a stream once. That wasn't even like a crazy thing to say. It was just like, hey, DSP, you said this. I think it's funny. I'm going to make fun of you for like 30 seconds and then move on. And he waited all this time until the guy was caught sucking on a wee-wee. And then he was like, yep, I got you now. Never mess with me again.
On my Xbox. Okay.
I don't, at this point, I don't even know who's gayer. DSP or the guy who literally sucked cock on camera.
So, if I block you at this...
They're having a gay off. They're having a freak off, like on a Diddy party.
Point. It's probably because I just don't want to be bothered with bullshit. Like, Rich is blocked because every time he tweeted at me, a million idiots would respond to his tweet with dumb memes and shit, and my whole timeline would be filled up with crap. So I blocked them because I don't want to have crap on my timeline. I want to be using it for work.
Yeah, I'm going to try and log in the meantime. Since I already told you about this story, I feel obligated to actually show it to you. And we can go through the replies. But listen to this guy for now while I manage to fuck up my password a bunch of times and then get blocked.
Right? So I don't understand what this guy thinks. Like, he is so, Cog is so obsessed with Kino Casino that he's convinced that every negative thing that happens to him in life has to do with them. So because I blocked him on Twitter, likely because he said something dumb, and I blocked him because I didn't want my time.
Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. Did DSP watch the tape? Because you can't criticize someone without context. I would love for DSP to watch the tape and criticize the technique. Because obviously, him as a guy who's been with many women, somewhere between 1 and perhaps 2 of him, he would know all about that technique, how you give some good head. He could provide some guidance to his fallen enemy.
Full of Phil, he assumes, oh, it's because Phil has association with Kino Casino this year, so they must have told him to do it. Do you really think...
Oh, or maybe he can watch it as an experiment. Oh, yeah, we can get adventurous.
Here's actually what happens, okay? Every single day, when I turn off my stream, the first thing I do is I open up our super secret shared documentation online. We have a shared server with documents, and it's the ban list. And guys from Kino send me the list of people who...
But I mean, you do have a Discord server that you said doesn't exist and then was exposed that exists, where you shit talk other people. So why is this such a crazy idea? Why? Yeah, it's perfectly believable that you have a Discord with some other of your friends and you talk about other people and shit on them. Because that's what most people do. It's a pretty normal thing.
Day I must ban from my existence. I can't interact with them. I can't talk with them. I'm not allowed. It's called the Kino blacklist. Okay, this is real. I swear, this is real. This is what we do all day. We don't have lives and jobs, and shows to work on, and content to produce for people.
By the way, I'm completely cooked from X.
People to make money. We sit there with a blacklist. And
yeah, and again, we turn this, that's not even like an accusation, we turn it in the most absurd scenario just to say that it doesn't exist and it didn't happen. It's like, you don't have to do that. And if you really do that, it kind of makes me think of you very suspiciously. It sounds very suspicious.
Block people all over the internet.
Because you could have just said, nah, I don't do that. That's fucking stupid. You can't tell me who to block and who not to block. And that's it. That's all you had to do. But instead, we're living in a parallel universe where Phil has a super secret Discord. And 24/7, they talk about ReviewTechUSA.
What the fuck is he talking about? Like, again, these people are nuts. These people are legitimately insane.
Before that.
Oh
and then
my God. That's really the reason he...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
So he just blocked you because he was their lapdog? That's the only reason.
100%. 100%.
Oh.
You have no evidence of anything because it didn't happen. He just says it as fact. This is exactly what my detractors do. They say...
This is exactly what you do right now.
Say something. Oh, well, if that were good, that would be bad for Phil if that were true. Well, let's just say it's true then. And then they all repeat it as a meme, and they all believe it because they're more...
But how is it even bad for Phil? What? Dude.
Even though it's...
It's not like they were accusing him of doing something. They're just saying, yeah, this guy banned me because I don't like his friends. Which isn't even that much of a crazy thing to do.
Not real, and there's no actual evidence of any of it. That's exactly what...
And he's acting like they accused him of fucking being a diddler.
The detractors do. They have become detractors. They just don't realize it because they're so stupid.
I love that being a detractor makes you some kind of a different specimen. You're a different species. He has become a detractor. He's been infected with the detractor mind virus.
It's the
sure, man.
It's the same cultish mentality. We hope it's true. We want it to be true, right? So now let's just say it that it's true. Okay.
And that's the reason he started making video or live streaming talking about you and shit?
Yeah. I'd never atted him before that point, and then I only did to point out he blocked me.
And I mean, also with them, they're being fucking retarded as fuck right now, because they're talking about like, oh man, I added this guy and he blocked me, and now it's an actual fucking topic of discussion. Like, get your shit together, bro. Come on. Who cares?
Someone sent me, it wasn't Kino Casino.
For all these people, for the amount of time that they have spent on the internet in their age, they're so fucking dumb. They're so gullible and stupid and basic, and that's why people keep fucking with them, because it's just so easy. They don't understand it. They will never get it. So people just gonna keep fucking with them.
Someone sent me Cog's Discord link showing that Cog was talking shit about me. So I said, I have no idea who this guy is, but I'm going to do a test with my detractors. That's all Cog ever was. He was a test. The guy gets like 2 viewers. Who the fuck? Why would I care if he talks shit about me? He's a nobody, right? But I said, can I do a test here where we do a segment on this guy, this nobody, and my detractors will go support him? And that's exactly what happened. That day.
Dude, Dude, it's insane that he's hating on everybody else. He hates big streamers because they get a lot of views, and he hates small streamers because they're nobody. He hates everybody. It's insane. It's insane. Oh, I miss this toxicity so much.
He streamed and he imitated me.
Yeah, just watch him talk about like big streamers. Oh yeah, they just sit there and collect your fucking money. And their chat is so fast you can't even see a message. And then we fucking hating on people that get 20 views because they're nobodies. And DSP is a somebody because he got other losers on the internet to validate his existence. And now he's a somebody. But go back and look at some videos from like a year ago. He was a small fish. He himself described himself as a small channel. Like the small guy. And he's calling other people nobodies. Even if that guy's a fucking nobody, because it is possible he is.
On glasses and a vest and a hat, despite the fact that I had already retired those things, but he's so out of the loop and dumb, he didn't know that. So he did everything like I used to do, and then my detractors went and gave him hundreds of dollars that day. Now, it was all fleeting. It didn't last. Since then, the guy gets no views and no support anymore. But that's not shocking. But it was all it was a litmus test. Will it work or not? It did. 100% hook, line, and sinker. My detractors fell for the trap. So that was it. And then the next day I said, oh, the trap worked. And that's literally it. I haven't said a word since then about this guy unless someone brings him up. I don't care about him. But to him, I'm obsessed. I'm a fan. I blocked them on Twitter because of Kino. They're nuts. These people are actually legitimately disturbed in the head.
Oh my God. And now, you know what's funny is with all this shit that's going down.
I love how he started with this. He was talking about my shitty ass gimmicks, even though I retired them. He didn't even know about that. He didn't care about my lore.
He's super silent.
You should have caught up on my lore before you criticized me, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You don't know my story. You just know my gimmicks and my begging.
He distanced himself from them, and I think it's just because of all this coming out. Like, I've obviously just doing a show now confirming that Warski was in the Bellagio Hotel, because obviously he posted out a video.
See, and so they're talking about all this drama. I literally know nothing about it. Keep my
immediately.
I don't follow.
Immediately, the first thing he had to say is, "I don't know anything about it." Again, it's like he's talking about Diddy. It's like we're talking about Harvey Weinstein. I don't know anything about it. The first thing he says, don't ask me about it. I know nothing. That sounds very suspicious when you say it like that.
Other people's detractors either. Okay, so why would I don't know anything about any of this stuff that they're talking about.
I don't keep up with my detractors, but stay tuned for my segment, Playing with Duty, where I'm going to give you a recap of what one of my biggest detractor did today. And I'm going to call him names so he can make content out of it. Yep, sounds about right, Burnell.
Have I distanced myself from Kino Casino? No. Have I come out and disowned them? Have I come out and said anything? No. We had been in talks to do a couple different things. One thing was possibly doing some new gameplay, and we had a few ideas for a couple games that we may do in the future. And I have been in talks with Triple P, I call him Triple P, about possibly doing a pro wrestling commentary show, but that's not going to be till next year. Okay? Basically,
What do you mean a pro wrestling commentary show? We're gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, I got it. He's one of those guys. The guys that break up with a girlfriend, immediately get a rebound girlfriend, and they take her all the places he's been with the previous girlfriend. Because we gotta overwrite the memories. And he's doing the same shit like fucking PPP as Rambo. Yep, we're gonna have smart guys too, because I did it with my ex. So we gotta do it.
We've been back and forth in talks about various things, but just nothing too particularly crazy is going on right now. Okay, we did a lot of content.
And also what I said about taking your new girlfriend the same places, he did that shit with Kat. Just the Pandalii breakup hurt so much he needed to erase her and overwrite the memories. That's why Kat went to the zoo in the Space Needle. She loved it.
Together over the course of October and early November, right? I appeared on their show twice. Yeah, twice. It was the Ghostbusters collab and then the Election Day collab, we did a co-op of zombies together, and it was the only time I actually even played zombies. So we did 3 appearances in a month.
Dude, this is crazy. He's talking about this like he was just discovered to be on the Epstein flight list. Like, you don't need to get that defensive, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about, remember? You don't even know what they're being accused of. Chill out, dog.
But I'm distancing myself from them? Like, what are you talking about? Right now, there's nothing going on. That's correct. But there will likely be more stuff going on in the future. I don't know. You know? But it's not, like, I don't hang out with these guys every day. I don't talk to them every day. We don't do content every day together. Like, that's not even something we're interested in. Like, we like...
Yeah, he spends hours in their chat. Hours! Sitting there writing fucking messages about himself.
You know...
And now they mean nothing. They mean nothing because people don't like him as much anymore. Because they did some degenerate shit. That's not even all that crazy. They went to Vegas and did degenerate shit in the place where people do degenerate shit.
Hanging out and doing content together when we do it, but we have our own things going. So how have I completely distanced myself from them? I haven't. I've gone silent. No, I haven't. I just don't know what you're talking about. I don't
find out.
Detractor shit. I don't care. I have my own detractors. I know how fucked up that it is to have detractors on your ass. I don't even know what you're talking about. I literally don't know what anyone's talking about, and I don't care. I couldn't care less. Okay.
Kind of raging about me. During the time when this happened, basically. And if you look at the tours for the Bellagio on YouTube, you can just match up the walls. So,
oh yeah, I would agree with that raw guitarist who says it matters only because they pretend they're above it publicly. Yeah, their whole show sometimes gets a little bit moral faggy, which is pretty annoying, considering that they are not very moral people, and that morality oftentimes is not entertaining on the internet.
Yeah, it's all lining up that they were
especially when they moral fag ReviewTechUSA.
Definitely there.
That shit got annoying real quick.
The thing that a lot of people like, what's going on with him now? Did he actually get a bad pack? Like, what happened with him with his? I knew he wasn't sober. You know, I had no evidence, but I've been around enough people.
So this is all they talked about?
Easily his fucking voice.
So literally, they just talked about shit about, I guess, Andy and the casino.
For what? For 2 minutes?
And that's it?
Yeah, why not? Like, why is it bad?
It's just all they're doing is regurgitating what their detractors have said. They're not talking anything intelligently or anything. It's just, let's regurgitate.
Why does he think that? Again, he doesn't even have proof of anything. And it might be true.
So...
But again, it's just like 2 guys, not very entertaining, talking about some fucking online drama. And he's looking for something to pick apart, and he's looking for something to grasp. And in the end of the day, the only thing he did was make himself look very suspicious by having a huge, very defensive segment about his friends.
I mean, I'm going to fast forward to see if they talk about anything else.
Why? We're missing out the context.
To everything, it's like, what the fuck else did you do?
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. That, like, I don't want to know what happened there, but it's like, I guess whatever goes in.
Can we just immediately make an observation?
What?
Rich and his show looks much better because he's using my set. You know?
No, not really. Not really. It looks much worse.
Notice that, right? Look how good his show looks now. You can actually, like, it looks like he's a normal human instead of living like a dungeon.
No, okay. First things first. No, he doesn't look like a normal human, and he never has. But here we have... Okay, let's go on RTU streams and see what his actual background looks like. Oh, yeah, wow. He is now, is he a bread tuber now? I triggered a bunch of right-wing weirdos today. Wow, what a badass. In the comments, wow, they're very funny. Rich has minus 200 self-awareness. Rich has ruined his life. Wow, you sure show them by spending 2 hours obsessing over them while they enjoy their trip back home from Thanksgiving. At least it's not about DSP for once. And we keep going. Yeah, but let's see what we were here for. So this is his current background. And yeah, it sucks, but I mean, it's just a green screen. It's pretty low effort. The previous one was much better before this bullshit. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this one. Is it with this background? I guess. Come on, fucking idiot. Show me your camera. Oh, here it is. This looks more like a studio, even though it's fucking messy and it looks like, messy. It looks more like a studio. And the quality is better than whatever the fuck DSP is serving.
Right? With the fucking stupid lamp behind him and everything. Like, look how much better his show looks because he's now trying to be me.
No, it's not better at all.
The only thing is that ugly fucking mic that he doesn't need. He doesn't need a mic arm coming in from the side. He's not Howard Stern. He doesn't actually need that. He could have a mic just like mine, very low profile, off camera, not blocking the shot, but he's too lazy to get a mic like that. He has to use this ugly ass giant mic arm thing. Like he thinks he's a studio recordist. He's gonna be holding the mic and singing like he's fucking Sting, right? He's gonna be singing to the
Wow, why are you so fucking angry about this? It's such a weird thing to be angry about.
Fucking crooning in there. He doesn't need that. It's the dumbest mic I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, you don't need 25 PCs to be streaming video games at average quality, but you do.
Piece of shit. And he should
Do we need to buy a new capture card every 3 months?
get a better one. But outside of that,
do we need all this garbage that's in the background? Do we actually need an actual t-shirt?
His setup looks good because it's my setup. I just find that absolutely funny as hell. All right, so is that it? Did they ever talk about anything else? Let's skip forward again.
Silence is saying a lot.
So we watched like a minute of this and then skipped through and made fun of the layout and then skipped through again. What a great reaction.
Because usually they jump on everything, like they talk before they could think, usually.
Yeah.
From what I've seen anyway.
If you look at his reaction at the Bellagio, just over telling everyone, and I know Warski said his name for years. I've known him for 8 years. Like, so to hear him be like, "It's Andy Perez," I'm like, I know your name's Andy Perez. I did this to get that visceral reaction because I know I piss him off all the time, and he'll always make up shit and lie about me. So I think the minimum I can do is get under his skin. But now it's just so gold to know that the
Does anyone even know what he's saying? I can't. First of all, I can't even understand what he's saying.
Really?
So fast.
Really?
I can't even understand his words, and I guess he doesn't realize that he has that British.
This guy is the worst fucking detractor, man. He's the worst reactionist. The worst.
British accent. I can't understand what he's talking about.
Well, fucking learn British. I don't know. Go fuck yourself. Stop watching the video. You got options, man.
And he's like, I don't know what you're saying. I was actually trying to listen, and I can't make heads or tails of what he's blabbing about at all. So great segment.
So fucking dumb.
Yelling at me on is literally him.
It's so dumb.
The dates all match up, everything works, and he's got some explaining to do. That's all we can really say now. So,
yeah, the high and mighty person who was talking down to everyone who he's doing essentially worse things than they're doing, all of a sudden now is super silent. What's up, PPP? What's up, Andy? Andy, where are you?
Silence.
Where are you?
It's deafening.
Yeah, their silence is deafening, man. My ears are bleeding from their silence. So, you know, the guys who were so quick to not shut the fuck up are sure as fuck shutting the fuck up, man.
So let me get this straight, because again, I'm just trying to understand. So the Kino detractors have come out with...
But now, wait. 2 minutes ago. Okay, let's say 5 minutes ago. I don't care. Don't tell me about it. I'm not interested about it. I'm not learning about it. As opposed to now.
Again, I'm just trying to understand.
I'm just trying to understand. You guys, please explain to me what is going on. So I can make up a fantasy version of it where the people I dislike did something bad.
So the Kino detractors have come out with accusations about Kino Casino. Kino Casino, simply put, hasn't broadcast in a few days. That's it.
But you know how when people usually make accusations that are not true, you come out and you just say they're not true and you prove they're not true. And if they haven't said anything about them in a few days and they haven't streamed in a few days, what does that make you think? It's a little bit suspicious. Even if what actually happened is as DSP says it, is still very suspicious.
That's it.
Because the way he explained it, it makes me think that they're hiding something.
That's the whole situation. They came out saying nasty stuff about them, and they said, well, we're not broadcasting for a few days. That's the entirety of the situation.
But I thought you knew nothing about the situation. How do you now know the entirety of the situation? And this guy, dude, he's so bad. He's so bad because now it looks like he's a drama hound, and it looks like he actually cares about the drama because he likes the gossip. I know he does. And then he looks like a bitch because we just talked about not caring about the drama and the gossip, and now we do. And now it's nothing, and we're making narratives about other people. I'm tired.
And this is them thinking they're doing a victory lap. Like they're doing backflips of happiness.
Really? No, they're just making fun of somebody who embarrassed himself on the internet. Yeah.
It's okay. The only thing I can say that here's really why I think that they're celebrating, because if Kino was broadcasting, you know what they'd be doing? Making fun of them. So because they're not broadcasting right now, they get like a day off from being felted, correct? Like that's what it is. They get a day off from being felted. But in the meantime, right? In the meantime.
This is so dumb. This guy is so bad.
Here he is sitting on my set trying to be me.
Trying to make fun of you.
But
he's not trying to be you, but yeah. We get it.
So you got a day off from felting from one group, but you just massively embarrassed yourself as much as possible. So it didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, this is supposed to be your time to, I got a reprieve? Okay, so I'll just lay low and I'll sit back and I'll enjoy a day where people aren't making fun of me. No, rush to the internet to make more content that people can make fun of you for because you're an idiot. I can't get over it. I just don't understand. There's no logic in that brain. Look at that insanely large cranium. There's no logical thought in there. That is an addled mind, right? You know, they say, you ever play an RPG and they mind addling? So his mind is so addled that he actually thought that having the most botched half an hour setup to get Cog on his show for fun.
If you pause this, actually, if you rewind a minute ago and close your eyes, you would think he's describing Cat. The incredibly large cranium, the addled mind, empty stare, vacant look. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Abandoned building.
5 minutes to basically just regurgitate what detractors have said.
Cat is so much fun to make fun of, man. There's a limitless amount of things you can say about Cat.
Like, this is the biggest W for him. While he's sitting on my set, by the way. Because his show is such shit quality, he has to steal my layout in order to have a show that looks good.
No, it's just a fucking gimmick. No, it's just a gimmick. When DSP puts the DSP News layout on his stream, is he jealous of ESPN? Because he's trying to rip off their layout?
All right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said, I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens with this. Because right now it's just a waiting game. This whole thing is just patience. They'll resurface at some point, but right now it's pure damage control, and the best way they're doing that is by zipping it. So
it's pure damage control, and the best way they're doing it is by zipping it. So by not broadcasting, that's damage control? No, they're just not broadcasting. I wasn't.
Why? How do you know? Why is this weird dick riding over things he doesn't know? He's trying to sweep up, but he doesn't even have a broom. Because allegedly, if you listen to him, he knows nothing. What if they actually did something bad? Is he just instinctively defending them because he can benefit from them without even caring what they did? What a great friend.
Actual schedule that they had to adhere to. They don't. In fact, they have the least schedule of anyone I've seen. You know, I was trying to coincide so my political shows would not overlap with theirs, and they outright told me, we don't have a set schedule. We never do. We just do things on the fly. If something big happens, then we'll do a show. Sometimes we'll do multiple shows in a row. Sometimes we take days off, and we don't, you know, they kind of like, that's the way they operate. And
okay, are you their secretary? Because this is a really weird segment right now. Because it's not even DSP saying his own opinion to defend them. It's just him like actually defending him as if he's a part of the people that is being accused of it.
It works. So how is it damage control just because they're not broadcasting? I'm at a loss. If anything, you're going to give them, this is what they don't understand, okay? They're going to give them the best return show they've ever had. Because what's going to happen is these idiots are going to have a meltdown every day about this. And then they're going to return. and they're going to completely blow this up. They're going to make the biggest fiesta out of this. They're going to get so much payoff and content from these morons. But these people are not self-aware. Everyone over the years said, I'm not self-aware, but I have. I've become self-aware.
This is the best. This is the best. I just remember this quote. Listen to this shit.
Get so much payoff and
it's incredible.
These morons. But these people are not self-aware. Everyone over the years said, I'm not self-aware, but I have. I've become self-aware now. I get it. I know the game. I know.
You guys are cooked. Phil has become self-aware at the ripe age of 42. It's incredible. He became self-aware, you guys. And now he knows everything. Oh my god.
Know what's going on.
It's incredible. You can even say this as a human. You can actually say this. I have become self-aware.
These guys don't. They actually think that this was a win for them to do this broadcast. They don't understand this is the biggest L they could possibly take because...
DSP, you are talking about yourself, buddy. Because you think it's a win to think that you're having a resurgence and people like you now. As there is actively videos coming out by people that you'd never heard of and detractors don't know about that just shit on you. And he's only making this worse for himself with the whole resurgence plotline. He should have just said, fuck you, I'm gonna be who I am, and I'll make the videos that I want to be, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You like me or not? That would have been based, somewhat. But now it's just like, yeah, well, I got validated by a bunch of other guys that I may or may not be sexually attracted to, so I guess people like me now. Because those guys told people to like me.
It's all going to come back to bite them eventually.
It's just embarrassing.
It comes full circle, and they're just so dumb. That's literally it? This was the whole thing?
Yeah, we'll see where the chips fall with this too. All right, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, dude.
Oh no, great.
I follow you on Twitter, and we'll see where this goes. And I'm sure there'll be an update on it. And you're welcome. You and Pescator are welcome to come back on anytime.
Oh, appreciate it, man. I'll see you later.
Have a good night. Good talking to you.
Bye-bye.
So, I think what it is, he's so high, he thought he just did an interview. He just talked to him for 5 minutes, and all he did is repeated the detractor memes. And that.
Okay, what? So what? Oh my god. This goes back to what I said earlier about him wanting everything to be serious and formal, because he's so insecure. He's so insecure of people thinking what he does is what a baby would do and immature, that he's become like this. That he thinks having someone on stream and talking to him should be like a big event, an interview. You should clickbait the fuck out of it and make it a gimmick. And not just call somebody on fucking Discord for 2 minutes and talk some shit and then go away.
He actually thinks that was like a hard-hitting interview, and he did like...
No, why do you think he thinks that? Why would you think he thinks that?
Content or...
Is it because you want him to seem like that? You want him to think that so he can be right?
Something.
And again, he's just being like a detractor of his, just much worse.
Look at this. This is painful to watch. I don't care about whose side you're on, waiting 30 minutes through...
Yeah, show me your comments. Show me your comments, buddy. Let's see yours. Let's see all the positive shit people say in your fucking comment section.
Shooting to get a guest on, and he's only on for 5 minutes. What are we doing? But no, that's Review Tech. See, this must be a newcomer.
And I would have said the same thing if it was Rich reacting to DSP. Because they're both garbage. They are both dog shit. They're both falling off trash.
This must be someone.
But they still are rolling around in the mud and throwing shit at each other as if one of them is better. They're both dog shit.
Who doesn't know Rich? Like, no, that's actually Rich. That's typical Rich. Everything is a complete waste of time. Everything just takes a million years to do. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, so that's it. Like, that's all I have to say. Rich is a disturbing individual.
Why?
He scares me. Like, legit, he scares me now. Like,
no, he doesn't. You're just fucking lying.
At first, I used to, like, joke, oh, okay, you know, he's making fun of me or whatever. I actually think, like, he's actually mentally obsessed with me. That's why he always had the pictures of me in his room. Now he's become me. Now he actually wants to be sitting in this chair. He's
not going to fit in this chair.
He's superimposing himself on my set. It's scary shit. By the way, Hold on 1 second. I just want to, hold on. I just made an observation. All right. So look at me. Can I blow this up even further? Probably not. No. There's no zoom.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
going to screw up my browser, isn't it? I
No.
want to zoom in more. I don't know how.
Open it in a new tab.
He
He doesn't even know how to zoom. And that's not gonna work.
It doesn't work.
No.
You can't zoom in on a
'cause,
picture. Well, that's
yeah,
lame.
it's not for boomers.
Well, the observation I wanted to make. Okay, look at me sitting on my set. Look at Rich sitting on my set. Okay? So I'm like a
Say it. He's fat. He's fat. He's obese.
normal size guy.
But once you go down that road, I'm gonna have to talk about Catherine.
In the middle. He like
Cause come on, we're gonna be making fun of somebody being fat and then clapping fat cheeks? Come on.
he blocks the set. How big is he? I mean, holy shit. Like
Okay, how big is
I
Cat?
even have my set
How big is Catherine?
because like the fray, he's completely blocking that.
Okay.
He's completely blocking this.
I guess it's okay to make fun of Kat's weight now since her husband is making fun of other people being fat.
Like, oh my god. So even when he copies my set, it still doesn't work for him. It still looks better than his setup. It does. But it still doesn't work for him because he can't even sit on my set without blocking the entire thing. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, we get it. He's
Again,
fat.
I'm gonna give Rick
And it's not even like a creative insult calling him fat. It's just saying, "Ooh, how big is this guy? Well, look at him. He's big. Very big."
the same advice I gave him before. Get the fuck off the internet. Stop making streams. Stop making content. Deplug yourself from the internet drama.
That's good advice, but both of them should follow it.
Actually spend time with your family. And then come back in 2025 and reapply your...
They are both terminally online. In a way that mature people should not be. Like, adults should not be this terminally online. Because it fucks you up. As you can see, obviously.
yourself to meaningful content. Actually review...
And they end up embarrassing themselves. These are grown-ass men. 40-plus-year-old men are reacting to each other's videos and calling each other fat and stupid and doo-doo heads and talking about other 40-year-old people fucking drama.
Work for him.
This is so embarrassing. And this is your job? This is what you make money with and support your fucking family with? Wow. Wow. Wow.
You piece of shit!
Actually spend time with your family and then come back in 2025 and reapply yourself to meaningful content. Actually review tech. Actually come by and cover stories.
Why?
If this shit you're doing is not working, you're milking pennies.
Oh, dude.
You're milking a human.
Now we milking pennies. This is crazy.
Pennies.
Pennies. You needed to specify. We're not even milking humans anymore. We're just milking money directly.
You're milking a human out of an audience with trash.
And by the way, he is literally projecting about himself, which is this part of the segment is amazing. I'm gonna let it play in full because he is absolutely just straight up talking about himself. And what he is saying is correct about ReviewTechUSA. And it's even more correct about him.
Doing is not working. You're milking pennies. Pennies out of an audience with trash, with drama content. Do you understand? People don't want that. People want to come by and have a good time and unplug from their lives. If you could go back to how you were back in the day, your content would be meaningful again. But instead, you deleted your past. And you think this is the new way? This is the opposite. The opposite.
You deleted your past. Literally what DSP been doing. Literally. We're trying to change it and flip it around and pretend the old DSP wasn't there and he's a different person now. Rich isn't even doing that. He just thinks his old videos are trash and I guess other reasons and he deleted the channel. But he's not even like pretending or trying hard to pretend that he's better. Rich knows that his shit is garbage. Let me tell you this. He knows it. Absolutely.
Of where you should be doing. You've actually fucked everything up, man.
But the difference is, Rich, as delusional as possible as he might be, he is still in reality more than this guy. Because this guy thinks his shit don't stink. And he thinks that he's the fucking best. The king. And he thinks that this content, this what you're looking at right here, this Romanian flea market stall that you're looking at right here, this is good. And it's high quality. And it's meaningful. And it's saving people's lives.
It's pathetic. It's sad. And like I said, legit, this behavior is scary. This is not, oh, this is a joke. This is mental problems. You actually thought it was funny to try to like superimpose yourself here because you want to be me? No, it's not funny. It's very scary. That's like crazy stalker serial killer shit.
No, it's not.
You need to get evaluated.
No,
you
it's
do.
not.
He already said that
he's never had an actual fucking stalker. Because he's accusing everybody of being a fucking obsessed stalker. He's never actually had a stalker. Because if he did, he would be living in the fucking police station. He would be scared to go outside. So be careful what you wish for.
You need to talk to a psychiatrist. He does. I hope he has, and I hope he still is. Because this is not right. What he's doing is he's not right in the head with his behaviors. You understand?
Okay, we get it. He's mentally ill. But aren't you as well? I thought you had depression.
Anyway, that's all I have to say about that.
And also, why are we making fun of somebody, criticizing him for being mentally ill when you have depression? You are mentally ill.
It's pretty disturbing. Okay.
What if he's a meanie and he's mean to Phil because he's depressed? Rich is depressed and that's why he gets high all the time to forget about how shitty his life is. Yeah, I would do that too. If I was both of them. Anyways, I think I'm going to stop until here. But let's catch up on all the contributions. This week, I have taken this week off from work, and I will have more time for some streams and maybe some live restreams. But I'll see. I'll need to see how much time I'll have for that. But there's no work this week, so that's at least something good. Let me see when we can catch up. If you guys are here for the content, it's over. Go away. This was a pretty short one, but why not? I'll see you in about like 2 hours for TBS, and then we'll see what we're going to do. So, shout out to... yes, Redbird. Big ups Redbird for the 2. Says, you miss so much, yet nothing. Welcome back. It always feels like that. Even if a lot of stuff happens, you still find him in the same spot, in the same pattern of behavior, if you want to call it like that. Because most of the time, it's like, yeah, he's pretending to play video games and doing some other gimmick about probably watching some videos and still begging for money. That's almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Big up 600 for the $1 tip. This streak is way worse than the vest streak. He needs that money, really does, to buy $500 packs. Yeah, that's a new thing. That is a new thing. We have $500 packs in WWE Champions, which is incredible. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of this game getting as much money as possible from him. Oh wait, I forgot. He sold that account, right? He is no longer down from the rafters. That's the big scam. Obviously, he is not that guy anymore, of course. He just sold the account and then continued playing on a different account, as all gacha addicts do. Of course, that's what they do. Yep, that makes a lot of sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, then you're a poopy head. And you're a detractor. And you're mentally ill. And you might be a mouth drooler or a fucktard. Big up Sonic Jaded for the $5, dude. I can see that you came out the victor after your mano-a-mano fight with Super Crazy in the Shadow Realm. GG. Yeah, we went to the gulag. Yeah, but he couldn't resist my charm. Turns out he's a gay boy. And he wanted to touch me, and I seduced him, and I won. And now he is gone and never coming back. But what sucks is that he scammed people for $3,000. We will never know what he spent the $3,000 on. Never ever. I wish we got a reveal. It would have been so exciting. Huge pop. Big ups Jay for the $1.99. Watching him eat chili was reality breaking. Let's actually play this as he is as I'm doing the catch up. DSP chili. Can we find it like that? Yep. Yep. We're eating chili. Actually, for real. Because it's somebody else's meme. It's not even his meme. He didn't eat penne, but he ate chili because he associates it with Wings of Redemption. He's so embarrassing, man. He's such a culture vulture, if I would say this in a way. He's like those companies that every time a season comes, they change their profile pictures to insert season relevant image here. And it feels fake because there's plenty of people that do it and it's fake and obviously they do it for the clout. But with this guy, it's obvious. It's so apparent. He's not even trying to pretend it's not like that. It just simply is, and everyone can tell. And it's just disgusting. It is disgusting. Because obviously, you know, people have a Christmas event, a Thanksgiving event all the time because that shit is fun. Gimmicks are fun. But whenever he does it, it's so transparent that it's all for, you know, I did this, so reward me type of thing. It's not for the sake of having fun with the idea or with the event. I despise this. I really do. I really do. Big ups, Jimbalaya, for the 10 gifted, dude. Big ups.
You're milking a human.
You're milking the pennies. I got no pennies left. I was all milked out of pennies. Help. Big ups Anonymous for the $3 tip. Never thought I'd see the day where Adam Cole, managed by Jim Cornette, would storm the Capitol and cash in the money in the bank on the president of America. Oh man, is this what AEW are doing now? That would be a lot of fun, actually. I hope they do that. I really hope they do. No, TTS is still for every super chat. I'm just reading them manually because there's too much and the TTS trips over itself and it becomes obnoxious. Big ups JE5150 for the 5. It's the guy. I'm watching his YouTube. Big ups, dude. The guy has been existing again. Big ups Colbside Phil for the 2. Look at the replies of the Destiny tweet. I wish I could, but thanks to Elon Musk, I can't even log into my Twitter because I got my password wrong because he changed it. He changed my password. And look at this idiot. Look at this. This is, I hate it when he makes this face. The fake angry face is absolutely punchable. Whoa, this is chili from Wendy's. He's acting like he's about to eat a bowl of turds.
Beans. I see burger meat. I see two kinds of beans, both kidney and pinto beans.
Epic. Yeah, you're going back to muted, buddy. Going back to muted. Big ups, Dockside Bills. Dockside Bills Bar and Grill. Hey, that's a good one. Big ups, Meerkat. Glad to see you're alive. Welcome back. Big ups, dude. I'm glad to see you, even though I'm seeing you for the first time, but welcome. Welcome. Good luck to the business. Big ups to Yosef for the 3. Unwelcomed back. I thought only suckers work a 9-to-5 job. I actually work 9 to 6, by the way, because I have 1 hour of paid break, a lunch break. I'm not flexing. I'm just saying. Did Bill Gates decide to freeze himself in a pod? Not yet, but we're exploring it. Right now we're trying to address the issues with unfreezing, because the freezing part is easy. We did that for plenty of people, but we can't unfreeze them. We put them in the microwave and they just come out dead. So we need to do something about that. Big ups, Yosef. And big ups to Splody Jesus for the 2. Fat jokes are officially okay now. Man the harpoons. Fat jokes has been okay for a long time. This dude was ragging on Wings for being fat a long time ago. And also, this guy, Boogie. Liverpool or City? I think Liverpool, because they're playing at home. I mean, there's no way City's winning this. They've been on a shitty-ass streak. And United has been winning. Nothing but wins. Except the ones that aren't wins. But they're leading at the second half 4-0 against Everton. That's slick. That's slick. And I'm missing out this match because I'm watching this fat fuck eat Wendy's chili. What a legend. What a legend. Big ups Vikes. Oh no, this is only for the TTS to read. Fuck this. I'm gonna let the TTS read this. I don't read the gross Vikes TTSs. I let Sundar take care of that. And then I'm gonna give shout outs to the re-memberships. Okay, here's the message from Vikes.
Baller alert.
Do you think Kat Skunt, Fupa sticks out so far that when she walks through a doorway wearing a hoodie that the pocket gets caught on the door handle? She built like a Foster's can. Also, I'm still buying divorce coin.
No.
Allen.
No, we're not buying divorce coin. No, get a grip. Come on, I told you a long time ago not to buy it. It's not happening. If anything, just wait for me to tell you when to buy. I promise. I promise I will tell you as soon as you can buy. But for now, hold. Do not buy divorce coin. That's not good for you. And big ups Joe Max. Joe Max? Sorry if this is wrong. Joe Max for the $1.99. Big ups Meerkat. Big ups, dude. Thank you. Now let's read all the memberships. How do we even do that on this? Huh? Oh, yeah. I think I figured it out. I think I did. Yes. Yes, here it is. Big ups Lemonhead, 9 months. Vikes, 20 months. Millie Away for the... I think I gave a shout out to this one. Anyways. Everyone gets a shout out. Kenneth Douglas, 19 months. Scumbag Josh, 32. Insignificant Human, 14 months. Forever 901 TN, 25 months. Grand Obzen, 15. Penitent Sin, 8 months. We got a new membership from Beluk. Big ups, dude. Iwamoto, 6 months. Sug on these nuts, 12 months. We got Char for 12. Putty for 19. Dorzak for 23 and says, glad to see ALT is bad at murdering. No, he was successful. I'm just very bad at dying. He is good at murdering. Big ups Dead Exo, 29 months. Lunar Guardian, 35. Alexandra C, 15. And Dr. Brewski. And Samurai Sansa for 21. And I think that's it. Now let's see what we got.
Every tomato soup with some spice.
Tomato soup with some spice.
It's the actual chunks in it that suck.
No, I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I miss the times when I was desensitized to watching Dark Side Phil. And it actually didn't make me want to kill myself or tell him to kill himself or anybody. But, nah. If I had to watch this whole 1 hour thing, I would be very angry. I would not be happy at all. So, okay, I'm going to go now. Like I said, this week, I'm off work. Having my fucking paid leave vacation. And I might have time for a couple more streams. If something really fun comes up, I might do it live. But we'll see. We'll see. So thanks, everyone. Let me play you an outro song. I'm going to play the same as I did with the intro song just because I like the song. It's a very fun song. I started listening to Riff Raff. Riff Raff is a very fun guy. Even though his music is not the best, he conveys that feeling of having fun. And that's what I'm all about, as you guys know. I'm all about having fun. So until the next time, let's have fun on level 1. Bye-bye.
Real. I throw a dosey in Cabana door, but it's not too late.
Who?
Day or day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama ties, so I flood the interstate. I was jumping Fendi fences, not to be offensive. I need
Oh, wait. I forgot. Oh, and this is a huge reward with the people that are actually here. YouTube still gives me free gifted memberships. Here's all 10. Wow. This is so much fun. Okay, let's go back to the song.
comprehension. I need compensation. 100,000 for a conversation. Light left on my carbon fiber kit. I'ma sell a movie script. Donate to an orphanage. That's a person that I is. Found a condo in Toronto. They thought I was was Kinder Cam. I was pastel pink. Nice magenta colored drink. I was crawling like a lynx. What the fuck do they think? Jody Husky clean his mink in a Versace sink. You can Johnny Quest me. When I feel like pocket dunking, I feel just like Lisa Leslie. I throw a Dolce and Gabbana door, but it's not too late. Day or day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama ties, so I flood the interstate.
Bitch horny like Suki. Put up on her man's hot horse. Just stole a jet from the airport. Draco shoot fade away like Air Jordan. Tiptoeing in Rick Owens. I know you can't afford her. I'm in the pomegranate Porsche. I'm the reason why your parents them just got divorced. Scoop Steve Mary trying to make it so hood just metamorph real quick. Optimus Primal, I'm lit. You look at me and can tell that I'm rich. I'm a superhero to the kids. Jumping over Gucci gates. Crap bad bitch and get her Gucci A. Disrespect me and you'll lose your face. Nah, I cannot deal with your kind. We cannot put up with lies. Yes, yes. Diamonds look living in line. Cupid done came with a sprite. Yes, yes. Yo, just say that I heard tight. She clap that booty tonight. Yes, yes, bye. You know we shooting it right. These bullets put you on the flight. Yes, yes.
I throw a Dolce and Gabbana door, but it's not too late. Day or day, Tony out across the license plate. Yokohama ties, so I flood the interstate.
Splash. Knick-knack, paddywhack, bitches in the Cadillac, swingers on the Maybach. Woo, I know they hated that. It's at least 6 grams in this leaf. I got cataract, I got checkerboards on my feet. Please bring Virgil back. She paying for rod if she with me. Ain't no guessing that. Quaking in a lemon lime slushy. Bought a Frenchie puppy. Neck dripping water, I'm a guppy. That somebody text me. She got heavy booty, call her Buffy. Think I'm finna hump it. Wrist had a seizure like it's crumping. Sauce we really bustin'.
I throw a Dolce and Gabbana door, but it's not too late. Day or day, Tony out across the license plate.
You're milking.
Yokohama ties, so I flood the interstate.
Hey, my eyes are up.
All right, go away. Bye bye.